Hello, and welcome to the first ever episode of Random Conversations on Portocali Radio. Here with me, handling the controls, is Yanis, and I am Federico Spadoni, here on the microphone. So this is our first broadcast ever, so excuse me if I take a couple of minutes to introduce myself and this show. So me, I am currently volunteering here in Athens at SCI Hellas offices. There is a no-profit organization that, among the other things, wants to raise awareness in values such as inclusion and peace. And this show would like to mirror this by bringing you voices from different parts of the globe, hearing their opinion about their home countries, and by giving you, when possible, some information on that. But, of course, we are on a radio, a web radio, so the first thing we're going to use, it's music. And yes, music will be thematic too, so it will be music from the country we're going to talk about. And all right, so let's play your first song, and let's begin. And welcome back. So if you were listening to the song, I guess you kind of understood which country we are going to talk about. So yeah, I mean, the song was Salam Afghanistan, Hello Afghanistan, and this is going to be our topic for tonight. And here with me to chat about Afghanistan is Mohsen. Hi, Mohsen.
Hi, Federico.
And okay, how are you?
Fine.
All right. Okay, so tell us some things about you, like which city are you from? What do you do here in Athens? And, how and why you are here in Greece?
Well, first of all, I would like to say hello for everybody. My name is Mohsen. I'm from Afghanistan, and I'm a refugee in Greece. Well, for almost 6 months I'm living in Athens, and I'm working as a volunteer with Hora Community Center. There is many different activities exist, and I also have my own activities there. For example, I'm interpreter for legal staff.
All right.
In Darient English.
Okay, so you're translating, helping with legal issues?
Yeah.
All right. And, I've known you since some months now. And as you were saying, I know that you are involved in some activities. So maybe if you want to say some little thing more about your activities,
Well, working as an interpreter in some points are really joyful because you're able to hear many good news.
Yeah.
Which happen for people, but on the other hand, some points is really difficult, really emotional, because people are receiving bad news, and it has bad effects, bad mood for them.
Yeah.
As an interpreter, and sometimes it's quite hard for me to interpret.
Yeah.
To continue.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for this introduction. So yeah, let's go with another track, and see you in a while. Okay, we are back here with our friend Mohsen, that is going to undertake a little true or false questionnaire in a few minutes. But as I was telling you before, on this show we also would like to try to give you some, basic facts and data about the countries we will cover. And okay, so starting with Afghanistan, that is situated in Central Asia. Population is around 31,000 million. The biggest city and the capital is Kabul. The president is Ashraf Ghani. And the alphabetation literacy rate is at 38%. It's a very diverse country with a lot of ethnicities there. And the strongest is the Pashtun. But then we have Uzbek, Tajik, and Hazara too. And the languages are, of course, the Dari and the Pashto. So these are some basic data. So, okay, Mohsen. So you know all of this already, probably?
Yeah.
So, of course, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So let's see. Let's begin with our first true or false. And okay. So first, The seaside is beautiful in Afghanistan.
We don't have any sea
Yeah.
in Afghanistan.
So, yeah,
unfortunately.
kind of
Yeah.
false. So, all right, another one, more historical. Afghanistan was invaded by Alexander the Great, the Muslim Arabs, the Mongols, the Brits, the Soviets, and recently by Western powers such as the US.
Unfortunately, it's true.
For sure, it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, it's true. It's been a really, long and troubled story.
Of
But
course.
what I
Yeah.
was reading is that everybody who came in, went out not as not as winners. Afghan people always manage to, show their will to have their country.
Yeah, because Afghan people are quite strong people, tough
Yeah,
people in
tough
front
people.
of these kinds of events.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. So, if you hear me say Kabuli Palau, Moda, and Bolani, where am I? Am I at a hospital, at a cricket match, or at a restaurant?
Restaurants.
Restaurant, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you are telling three names of traditional Afghan food.
All right.
The taste is really nice.
Okay, tell us something more about these dishes because it's now when we are recording, it's almost dinner time. Let's make our listener hungry.
Yeah, between
The monta.
I haven't tasted manto,
Uh-huh.
but I really like kabuli polo.
How is it?
My favorite taste, my favorite food.
All right.
Yeah, it's rice with grapes and carrot.
Okay.
Also, we have beef, or not beef. Sometimes it depends who is in chef.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can use chicken and also
Or also beef.
lamb.
Lamb.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
If you want to cook it with lamb, we need a piece of fat, and it's fucking tasty.
All right. It's really good. It's really good. And all right. So next one. The 19th of August is a national day for independence of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And another one before we go to another song. Okay. So if I tell you Santur, Burab, and Kingchang, are these cities?
No, these are instruments.
Instruments, yeah.
And I would like to say my favorite one is Robab.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, also we have one more thing, one more tool. The name is Dambura.
Uh-huh.
It's a simple version of Robab.
Okay. So since that we are talking about this ruba, let's hear it with the next piece. Welcome back here with Mohsen, and let's continue with our true and false, and let's see if Mohsen is aware of what's happening. And so next one. Okay, currently in Afghanistan, there are still more than 12,000 American soldiers.
Yeah, this is true, but unfortunately, this soldier can't change the situation in Afghanistan, and still the situation is awful for Afghan people.
Yeah. All right. Let's go on. And so this one is different. So we have pomegranates, almonds, apricots, and poppies are Afghans' most produced goods.
Yeah, that's true, but the last one, poppies, are the most protected in Afghanistan.
Yeah, we know. We know that it's been, since years that Afghanistan has been number one poppy producer in the world. Okay, this is not very legal, but yeah, this is a big part also of the situation there.
Yeah.
And next one. In Kabul, there is just one Jew person living there.
Right now, I'm not sure, but as I understand, 50 years ago, in Herat city we had many Jewish people, which right now they are not there because
Yeah,
they
you're right.
left. They left Afghanistan. And,
Yeah, but by the
yeah.
way, it's false. Of course, there are there are more. And okay, next parliamentary elections will be in July. True or false?
It's true.
It's true.
It's gonna happen.
It's gonna happen. You think it's good with these new elections? What do you think?
I have no idea because they're not gonna change anything.
Yeah, you feel
Yeah.
you feel this way. All right. And okay, the last one, it's okay, more regarding the culture of Afghanistan. I know that I was researching and I was reading that it's very common in Afghanistan to say proverbs and idioms. So I will read you this and you will tell me if it's an Afghan proverb or not. And the idiom goes, a mother won't give milk to her child until he cries. Is this an Afghan proverb or not?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Man, I mean, I think so. I found it in Afghan proverbs. So you're telling me no, huh?
In my opinion, no, because you can hear it in Iran country as well.
All right.
Yeah,
It's not original. Okay, so you tell me one that it's for sure from Afghanistan.
Well, I would like to say we have this idiom. When you are hungry, you can't fight.
Okay.
You can't fight.
When you're hungry, you can't fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have no power to fight.
Yeah, that's pretty wise. All right. So let's go with another song, and we'll be back soon.
Πορτοκαλί. Η αλληλεγγύη έχει χρώμα και φωνή.
And we're back here with Mohsen. And okay, so Mohsen, actually, before we were introducing you, but I forgot to ask you a little bit more about how you arrive here in Athens. What was your path to come here? And since you are so involved with activities here, if you can tell us something more about it, it would be great. Thank you.
Well, before I came to Athens, I was in Samos Island.
Yeah.
And for 14 months and 1 week, I was living in the camp. And the situation was really awful.
Mm-hmm.
Many people from different countries, different cultures, languages.
Was it difficult to get together? Or
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It was so complicated.
Yeah.
The communication between people, it was quite hard to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But after that, you left Samos, right?
Yeah, and because I left Samos Island because I applied for a course, and fortunately they select me.
Good job.
Yeah, and I came here to involved to the course and study.
Yeah.
It was training interpreter course.
Yeah.
It was really useful, helpful, and I learned a lot from this course.
All right.
Yeah.
And so you do also other voluntary activity. So if you can tell us something more about it.
Volunteering is really joyful.
Yeah, it is.
Because first of all, I'm refugee, and second, I'm working as a volunteer.
Yeah.
And it means I'm at the middle.
Yeah.
In between refugee people and international volunteers or Greek volunteers too.
Yeah. So you kind of connect these two big spheres.
Yeah. Also, sometimes I'm playing cultural mediator role.
Yeah.
Between both parties.
Yeah.
And it's.
And do you think it's this cultural mediator figure, it's important in this process of communication and integration.
Yeah, of course it's
Yeah.
important, particularly for some specific cases when someone we have some volunteers who are researching here.
Yeah, we're researching. Okay.
Yeah, and they need interpreter. They need someone who accompany them to find communication between people.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks again. And okay, let's go with another Afghan song. And hear you back soon. Back here with our friend Mohsen. And okay, let's go back to Afghanistan and talk about this country a little bit. So since we are lucky that you're here with us, I would like you to share us some suggestions that you have about Afghanistan, or somewhere to visit in case one of us will ever be there, or I don't know, some music, even though we had many examples tonight. So yeah, go ahead.
Well, the nature in Afghanistan is amazing.
Yeah.
And you can find some areas which are super natural. Particularly, if I want to say an example, I would like to say my city, Kor.
Kor.
Yeah, it's mountainly, and for winter season you can find lots of snow. We have around 2 meters of snow.
All right.
It's really good for skiing. Yeah.
Okay.
To have fun.
Yeah.
And
so snow and snowball fights.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of it. Huh? All right. And okay, yeah. Another questions. Okay, before during our silly true and false questionnaire, we mentioned the poppies. Actually, you mentioned it. You were like, there is a little bit of issues about that. So yeah, if you can say something about it, and the poppies is also a little bit connected with all the Taliban situation. That it's a big issue, and we don't have the means and the time to go through it. But if you want to say something about these two topics, it would be appreciated.
Well, unfortunately, poppies is really
important.
On the one hand, it's important for people because they have no choice.
Yeah.
They are farming poppies to get more money.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. They have no other choice, so they have to do it.
On the other hand, so many people are using poppies and in different ways.
Yeah.
Particularly young people in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And nowadays we have many young people who are using drugs.
Yeah. And that this is what I was reading. Reading some things for this show. That before almost all that were produced were exported, while it's been some years that there is a race of people inside Afghanistan who are consuming, and this is pretty alarming. But okay, we will try to don't think about this at the moment and actually focus on this beautiful landscape of snows and your city that you just described. And we thank you very much.
Welcome.
And we're gonna play the last song and see you in a few minutes. Back here on the show. So these is the last portion of the show. We thank you again, Mohsen, for being here, of course. And so now I'm going to tell you the titles of the song we've listened to during this hour. So we had Salam, Afghanistan by Farad Daria. We had Dilem Dar Megira by Sahid Sayyad. We had Ta Bai Kai Adzar by Ustad Rahim Bakhsh. Of course, I think I am butchering half of these names, but anyway. We had Mahatab Karda by Mehdi Farouk and Kamal Hassan. Then we had Mano Bebakshit by Sonita Halizet. Actually, this is a girl rapper who also faced some bad moments because of her rapping activity. And then we had Chil Morkhak by Kabul Dreams. That it's actually a rock band from Afghanistan. And yeah, so this was our show. We hope you enjoyed it. We're going to leave you with our really last song this time. And so from me, Mohsen and Janos, it's all. And thank you for listening to us.